And I am live. Hello, everyone. Today I am going to get straight into it, and you will see why when I start, right? So, today's topic is how an online business can bring meaning into your life. And I'm not going to get into the specifics of the how because that's just the journey of the business itself, but I'm going to actually talk about how it brought meaning into my life, right? So I've been doing this business for 5 years. And in those years, I have helped people from all walks of life: men, women, professionals, stay at home parents, people without children. And I am still very much committed to guiding anyone who's interested in changing their life by using this business as the vehicle to do so. But something happened in the past few weeks to help me gain more clarity about who I actually need to help in this business. A calling, you should say, right? Or one can say. And actually, it was a series of events. So, firstly, I went on a 3 week vacation to England for a wedding, and I got to spend quality time with my niece and my nephew. The second was our very own business community had its first convention, and there were over 2,200 people attending from 24 different countries around the world. After that, I did a 5 day Tony Robbins seminar. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love Tony Robbins because at the end of the day, one of my missions for myself is to become the best version that I can be, which means my goal is to become better than who I was yesterday. And something about Tony Robbins, he just pulls that right out of me, right? So I did that. And then afterwards, I had two more workshops which linked to our business convention this week because the whole intent was to keep the momentum going because we all know when we go to things, we get vibed up. But then when we leave, sometimes follow through doesn't happen. So therefore, those workshops were to build momentum for the month of August, right? So I had a packed August, but it was so worth it. So the common theme in all of the workshops was to focus on who we are here to help, to gain clarity on why we actually started this business, and focus on helping people similar to that. Because, well, I was that person and I know how to get them from there to here. Now, where is there, right? For me, there it was or is when I was completely unfulfilled as a corporate worker, as a civil engineer. And I knew that that wasn't my end goal. I didn't understand what that meant, but in my heart, I was so deeply unhappy that I knew this couldn't be it. And I felt stuck from day one of my career for the entire 10 years until I decided to leave it, right? That's a long time to feel stuck. And it took me a long time to understand why I actually felt stuck. I only understood it after I already started my business journey and left the corporate world for good. And it's because of my past, not because of my job or my employers, but because I never got the time to heal from my challenging past. I had to survive. I had to make whatever was in front of me work. I didn't have the luxury of asking anyone for help. I was on my own, or at least it felt that way. I was surrounded by people, but I felt so alone. And I didn't have any passion for anything, which is why I hated my job. There were days when I even hated my life. And believe me, I tried. I really tried to feel good about it. I tried to be grateful for having a degree, having a job, having money, but I just couldn't. And of course, I thought something was wrong with me, right? I used to actually save all of my money, and every opportunity I got, I would travel. But traveling was just my disguise of running away and escaping my reality. So all of my travel was out of the country to just get away as far as I could. And even moving here to Canada, a piece of it was running away from Trinidad as well, right? So I only had 3 weeks of vacation. So my escape was for a very short time only. And all of my work was waiting there for me, which of course made it work, right? Made it worse, sorry. So, passionless, survival mode, using travel as an escape, and feeling completely alone, right? It didn't look like that on the outside. It looked very successful, a successful career, a great relationship with Vishan, who was my boyfriend at the time. He's my husband now, and two new vacation destinations every year. So it looked successful, but that was my then, how I felt on the inside, right? My now, however, is that I know my passion, what my passion is, and it's spending quality time with my family, my husband, my brothers, their wives and kids, and not just being amongst them because they're family, but enjoying the connections that we have, enjoying me getting to actually know them, which is something that I have never done before, right? Genuine connection. My passion is me bringing my mom home so that she can have a better quality of life, and me knowing I'm emotionally capable of giving her that, right? It's traveling for an experience, not an escape, and feeling worthy of that experience. It's also being part of a community that gets me at my core, where I don't have to change to fit in. And it's also helping others just like me. I never believed that I could enjoy life at all or get small dreams, much less for big ones like owning this beautiful home with a view of the water, or traveling on a private jet or first class, or even wanting a family of my own, like genuinely wanting a family of my own. But I have those things now, and I do want those things now. And it's because my business gave me the time to heal, to learn to love myself, to realize that I am worthy of an epic life. It gave me the space to open up to receive what I truly deserve. That's love, joy, passion, laughter. All of those things are mine now. And I felt my calling over this past month that I am ready to focus on helping women who also come from a challenging past, who is in an unfulfilling job and doesn't exactly feel passionate about anything else. And they're definitely resilient and determined to make it work no matter what or how tired they are on the inside. I understand you and I know how to help to get you from there to here, whatever your here looks like. So today, my new mission is to empower resilient women from challenging past to craft a meaningful life with time and self care and joy via a digital business. It's not about making money only. It's about getting back time whilst making money and using that time to discover yourself, to become the woman that you always wanted to be. It's not about how it looks on the outside, it's about how it feels on the inside. This business has allowed me the time and space to create a very meaningful life. To me, something I never believed I, Kamitra, would ever experience. I finally love who I am, and now it's your turn to create a meaningful life of your own. And I'm here to tell you that it's very much possible. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside to other people, it's what you feel in here, and you can change that. You can change it from being unfulfilled and having a meaningless life to finding what your meaning in this very short life is. And I can help you with that. So check the comments to access your starting point to building a business that can give you the time that you actually need. And well, that's it for me. I will see you beautiful people next week.